Comicon is 1 week away, and my shredder armor still isn't finished. The pieces are printed, but now comes the part that actually turns them into armor. Straps, fabric, paint, structure, fit. And if any of that fails, the whole suit fails. Last we left off, I was plastic welding and printing the last pieces of my armor. 3D printing gives you the parts, but it doesn't give you a full costume. You still have to make it wearable. So the next challenge is figuring out how all of this actually attaches to my body. And for that, I'm going back to a system I developed while building my Iron Man suit.
Good morning. I'm working on my harness and the strapping. So, strapping for strapping young lad. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. Parachute clips. Alright? Parachute clips. Something that I use in Iron Man all the time. At least in something I used in the making of Iron Man for the harness. I'm sure a lot of cosplayers use these. I'm going to show you how to strap on, how to put on these parachute clips onto your nylon straps. You may already know how to do this. All I know is every time I keep forgetting, but with practice, it just, it becomes second nature now. So this is the right side, underside, wrong side, top, bottom. So you want to pretty much thread it through this hole. So this is the top. Thread it through here, over the middle part, over the top, and then under, like that. That is not going to move when it gets pulled, when there's tension. So yeah, that's it. That will hold.
This is the harness I got the idea from Frankly Built. Making a harness motivated me to learn how to sew. So the first thing I made was the belt. All I did was sew that, and then you sort of just weave this through. There's not much sewing when it comes to the belt. Now let's talk about the harness. The harness really is 3 straps sewn together. Now, it's not the prettiest, harness, but it works, right? That could be the title of my cosplay autobiography. It's not perfect, but it works. And then at the ends, I pretty much created these loops into the belt. And then to make sure things don't get tangled, I made a little strap in between that goes across my chest. I just want to share my thoughts on this. So I print these handles to hold my nylon straps to my armor, and I melt them. I melt them onto my prints because I don't know how to add them to the 3D models because I don't know 3D modeling, and that's my fault. I'm taking shortcuts. Maybe I should learn how to 3D model, right? I think we should all learn new skills and improve. After all, I'm trying sewing, right? And then these are snap button bases that I melt into my prints to hold the snap buttons. Again, this is because I don't know how to design, them onto the 3D model, the print. But hey, it's not perfect, but it works. I've had 3D modelers reach out to me before online ever since I started creating content, and I've had some bad experiences with several of them. Pretty much what it seems like they're doing is they're just using AI programs
uploading some sort of photo and then giving me, you know, an AI generated 3D model, which sounds like that could work. But the stuff that they're sending me, they're not designed to be worn on a costume. It seems like these creators have a problem creating, you know, like a hollow piece of armor, for example, that you can wear. Instead, it's just this big chunk of plastic, which would be great if you're making like a sculpture, but that's not what I'm trying to go for. I'm looking for pieces of armor that I can wear. And it seems like, you know, their AI technology, whatever that they're using, can't seem to do it. So it turns out to just be a big, huge waste of time. I guess what I would really need is an actual 3D modeler, you know, one who knows what they're doing. But luckily, I think I may have met one. Right, I 3D printed these, you know, bases for my nylon straps and snap button system. I mean, I designed these myself, kind of, and I mean, this will work. Let's do it. You know, what's funny is I was audacious enough to think that I invented this technique. But I did see, eventually, I did see another creator, costumer, do this too. These are the plastic bases that I 3D printed. Okay. Just like that. Squeeze. And there. Now I'm going to do that for the rest of them. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I've changed the head, or I don't know, it's not really a head. It's this part of the tool so that I can punch a hole into these elastic straps. Got a hole. Let's do it on the other end. There you go. Switch that out. So now we got these straps with holes. We're gonna put this tool. Should work. Now let's take this. The button piece, sandwich it, very similar to this one. Put it together, in between, squeeze, and there. And that button won't fall out. And this will snap. And this is the snap button technique. In my Iron Man, I have the exact same method. I have the exact same technique. So let's finish it up. And there we have it. The snap button system that I use. I'm gonna, as I said, I'm gonna melt these to my armor and then to two different pieces. And these will snap to the buttons, connecting the two armor pieces. Is it the most efficient? I don't know. Does it work? Yes. At least it does for me. I got the idea of making these after making the hip armor that I made. It's gonna really help to pull the entire look together. Yeah, I reprinted some blades, shredder hand blades. These are the blades, right? They are closer to the design of the rest of my bladed armor. It'll also be easier for me to hold stuff, I think. This will work. I'm gonna do a quick test of how they're gonna look. I feel like I'm in my Wolverine cosplay again. Ha! Come on, bub. You want to pick on someone small? Well, I'm small. Try and pick on me. Okay, this can work. This can work.
Okay, so now it's back into the garage for some plastic welding. Here, I'm melting the handles that I made earlier so that they'll hold the nylon straps. Not just that, but I'm also melting the snap button bases that I made. I'm partly making things up as I go along. I don't know if this will work, but I'm hoping it will. The folks of Southern Ontario, Canada were blessed with warm weather. Some people were in t-shirts, that's how warm it was. So I'm taking full advantage of it and doing as much work as I can in the garage while the weather is comfortable. This is the first stage of painting for me. Painting things in a gloss black. This is going to be the base. I really do feel like if you lay metallic paint over this, it makes a difference. Now the work shifts from plastic to fabrics. It's time to work on the cape. This is the same fabric that I showed in my previous videos. Here's the thing. What I don't know yet is that I didn't get enough material to make what I wanted to make. And that's okay. I'm just gonna adapt, pivot. I'm still gonna use all of this. I'm just gonna also go to the local fabric store and find something that matches. Because spoiler alert, I couldn't find the exact same material. Okay, I found a material I really liked at the fabric store. This is what I'm going to use for the cape. It was at this point my new cosplay friend, Notori Cosplay, informed me that there was such a thing as fabric scissors, and they would make my fabric cutting life, easier.
Okay, you saw me cutting. I tried to cut as straight as I could. How did I do? Is that straight? Does it look straight? Oops.
Just kidding. I did this on purpose to give the cape a little more character. There's something about putting on a cape. You stand a little taller, and for a moment, you feel like a hero. Another brilliant cosplayer told me to press my seams, so I'm doing it. So to get the proper shape, I had to change the shape and make it more like a cone. It's just fabric, really. A piece of cloth hanging from your shoulders. But the moment you put it on, something shifts. Maybe that's why heroes wear them. Not because they need them, but because a cape reminds you that you're supposed to stand for something. Something bigger than yourself. Do you guys remember the Cubone mask I was working on? Well, I painted it. And I finished it. So just one last thing to do. Let's put it on. Cubone, are you ready, buddy? Let's do this. Yes, Cubone, you look amazing. I'm really happy with how this mask turned out, and he's going to be coming with me to Comicon. He'll be hanging out at my table, a little bit of positivity in the middle of all the armor and spikes. A small companion and an old friend for my journey. Okay, as schmaltzy as that moment with Cubone was, I gotta get back to work. It's back to sewing the straps, These will allow each piece to sit exactly where it needs to. And not only that, the weather was holding up, so I continued painting. Check out this rattle can dark steel I chose to settle on. For some reason, the design I chose for the straps for my pauldrons, my shoulder armor, it just wasn't working. So I decided to try sewing the buckles directly to my shirt. And I think this will work, hopefully. Yes, this looks good. Okay, this is a good sign. There's stability, there's alignment, and the armor just hits different when it's painted. What if you could watch cosplay armor being created live, layer by layer, right on the convention floor? At Toronto Comicon this year, that's exactly what I'm bringing to my table. Come see how the armor is made.
By the way, this video is not sponsored.
This is wild. I can't believe I'm doing this.
I have this idea. And I'm gonna take this small tiny 3D printer, somewhat tiny, and I'm gonna have it printing live at my table at Toronto Comic Con. This is gonna be good. Can you imagine if I don't have access to power? You know what? It just means that I won't be able to 3D print live, which is fine, right? Like, I'll have a 3D printer on display.
And boop. I think this is a brilliant idea. I think it could be educational, and I could give out some freebies. The printer has passed its test print. Looks good.
Oh man. What?
So I'm geeking out at this partially painted helmet of Shredder. I'm loving it. I think it's amazing, and I can't wait to paint the rest. Looking good, looking good. I think I found my new favorite metallic rattle can spray paint. March 11, Wednesday. It's freezing again. So I still have a lot of painting. Ooh, in my mask. That's gross. Still have a lot of painting to do. But the thing is, as cold as it is, it's gonna get colder. Man. So I gotta finish painting now, because I might not get another chance like this for temperatures above 0 degrees C. Wish me luck. Oh man, and now the weather decides to fight back. One day it's warm, the next, it's snowing. But the clock doesn't stop. Comic-Con is getting closer, so even when the garage turns freezing, the work continues. The real challenge here is that paint doesn't dry properly under cold temperatures, so wish me luck. Yes, it is cold again and snowing, but like, Comic-Con is a week away, so sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, as cheesy as that sounds. So I'm gonna get this done. I also figured I should test my Iron Man systems. After all, how would it look if I showed up at Comic-Con and my suit isn't as functional as I claim it to be?
Iron Man faceplate test.
Success! Now, can the faceplate go up? Confirmed! I'm still a genius. Let's test out the back airfoils. Still working. You know, I feel proud about my work, and I can't wait to show it to everybody at Comicon. This is gonna be so fun. I'm gonna end this video here, but stick around because in the next video, I'm gonna bring all the pieces together and test fit it for the first time. Yes, you're gonna see how it looks when it all comes together. And I'm also gonna put here at the end a video I made just as a warm-up to Comicon.
Booster Joe is a guest for Toronto Comic Con, guys.
That's right. It is Booster Joe. We are going to be talking today about hobby electronics.
The award-winning cosplayer, Joseph Bustos.
Guys, he's Booster Joe on social media. Joe, you've been doing so well on social media. Millions of views. I'm so proud of you.
This is like his first costume. I'm scared of what this guy will bring to the lake in like upcoming years. Insane.